A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear. Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, Vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float...
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heatsink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.
And before I knew it...
Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
For vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchang to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough talk. Fix the machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart, suggested by my dear, sweet mother.
Honey pie? You got a friend over? I see what you done here! You should be ashamed!
Such strange noises.
Where'd you go? I've always been there for you! You push me too far. Come here, baby. I ain't sore. That's it. We're done here.
Don't make me come find you.
I ain't got time for this.
I'm tired with this insolent behavior.
Everyone wants a piece of me. I ain't letting a good lead like you get away.
Enough of this tomfoolery.
Not getting out of this deal that easy.
I won't have such conduct in this house.
First, the law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. Then, smart
Stop that right now!
I find you.
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. Where do you get off?
What's that, Cookie Face?
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was going to lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us that don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it, and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Memo to the sales team. While we...
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode too.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, it all depends on when we get out, November 5th is a big founding of Rapture Shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, Arcadia's real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
The time has come, brothers and sisters. Did you want to keep climbing Andrew Ryan's ladder? Just to watch him knock it down as you're reaching the top? The cards are stacked. What's a bunch of fine words if there ain't deeds to back them up? Rapture was supposed to be different. But the only thing that separates it from the slums of New York or Glasgow or about 1 million gallons of salt water. Ryan sent a clear message when he had Frank Fontaine put down. It's time all you learned your place. I tell you what, Ryan. Message received. Loud and clear. And here's what the people of Rapture have to say to you. If you won't give us what we want, we're more than happy to come and take it.
Got it. Now we need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. All we need now is a CO2 scrubber.
Hey, Sam, that you? Sam?
Who the hell are you?
What makes the girl different? I suspect it has less to do with what she is, and rather more with what she is not. A small part of her remains from where she came. It would seem the universe does not like its peas mixed with its porridge.
No, it's not the...
Hey, Sam, that you?
Who
Sam?
the hell are you? We'll remake the world!
You spit rabbit.
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
Restaurants? They'll put a roach in your salad as soon as a tomato. I'll make
Yeah. Folks always stare when I make a scene. You get used to it. Foul play. Might still be around. I didn't say you could go.
That sounded odd.
Who's that? How could you just walk away?
My hand. Mark my words. Palm of my hand.
Where'd you go?
Selfishness, says Peter the Parasite. Self-interest, says Ryan the Lion. Sharon, your neighbors accept of this.
What up? I gotta go to this town spread.
Nietzsche said, chaos would be
What's your secret?
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. The one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no,
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks. The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
Why, yes.
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Well,
Ryan's playing them all like a cheap fiddle. He plays, and all they dance.
And good with Dr. Steinman.
Bad cat. If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous. Determined, uncompromising, then fine. If the shoe fits, you got me.
A Rapture reminder. The water surrounding Fontaine's department store have been
Is that what you limit yourself to?
But I don't know.
honored to be in the competition, and gee, I hope you like me. Because I'd like nothing more than to be Miss Rapture in 1950. Sure, I hear you. Clear as a bell. I've seen what you've done. And it ain't funny.
Don't skip on the top.
You're tuned to Radio Rapture. Music for the discerning ear.
Okay.
And now,
Want to hear my
we've
latest
got
number?
something very
It's coming up
special
next.
coming up next. This little lady, who goes by the name of Miss Elizabeth, was picked out of the thousands by the maestro himself, Sander Cohen. And when Sander finds a songbird, you know for sure she's gonna sing sweet. So here's Miss Elizabeth with
Seems to me you're not making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Mother always says it's important to be yourself. So here I am, 100% the genuine artist.
That's what this is. Unfounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
Did you hear that?
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
Why all?
Regular.
Come on, baby. Let's work something out.
When I find you,
No need to hide. I'm regular people, just like you.
That's it. We're done here.
a bootless errand, a snipe hunt. All told, an unprofitable use of time. First, the law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Did you give him my message?
The water surrounding Fontaine's apartment store. I know them. Very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape in the rooms.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away. Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. You're not getting out of this deal that easy. We're not finished.
Probably a switch around here somewhere. This is gonna be noisy.
When can I see you again? Don't leave me! Not again. You left me with nothing! Come back! I just want to talk is all.
You've been using me this entire time!
I see what you...
Make yourself.
You're only hiding from yourself.
Got it. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
No one around?
No.
Still have the ability.
Another one.
Leonicus Bakunin said.
Push me, I push right back!
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Hey, Union! Come on in and watch this. All right. That's Andrew Ryan on that screen. Ryan's got the formula. Trust your old man on this one.
I won't hurt anybody if I don't have to. But they make me.
Stuff. 6 times a night. 12 on Fridays. Only way to be sure.
Sure or nothing. Ryan's playing them all like a cheap fiddle. He plays. You know how they dance.
Two-timing me! What you done to my friend here? What you do to my friend, you do to me!
Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see.
If I did ever